and we're breathing, we're smiling, and we're greeting everyone with love today. Saying hello, happy Holy Week. My name is Reverend Jerry Hobby, and this week is a week where we get an opportunity to pay attention to life in a new and a significant, renewed way. Our practice is a daily practice of paying attention to life. And part of our paying attention to life is honoring the presence at all times. We like to warm the day by coming together like this in a mindful manner with silence, sacred readings, and remembrance. So I'm going to invite you to join us wherever you're at in the world. We are based here on the Pacific Coast, so we're beginning the day right now. Wherever you're at, we invite you to enter into a sacred pause and just simply be still with us. And we're just entering into the space this morning. I like to call it the two or more consciousness, a sacred time. Our reading this morning comes from 365 Days of Richer Living by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker. These are daily inspirations, and today's reading is entitled, I am enriched by the abundance of God. We start first with the reading from Malachi, chapter 3, verse 10. Prove me now herewith, said the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing that shall not be room enough to receive it. What a promise this is. As though the divine were ensuing a challenge to the human and saying, perhaps things are better than they appear to be. Have you ever tried having confidence in the Spirit? Have you ever experimented with your own mind to see if you could come to a place where you really believe there is good enough to go around? It is as though the prophet were telling us that even the divine bounty itself, lavish and extravagant as it must be, waits your acceptance. Possibly, we have been holding our bowl of acceptance and our chalice of life upside down so that even the fruit and the wine of the Spirit cannot be poured into it. Yet, the windows of heaven must forever be open. Today, I open the windows of my own soul that the windows of heaven may pour into my experience a blessing greater than I am able to receive, nor would I withhold the blessing from others. For as surely as it comes to me, just so surely shall it go forth, multiplied and increased to heal and help, to bless and enrich and gladden others. Today, my faith, my hope, my expectancy, look up and out and behold a limitless abundance present everywhere, flowing through all things, a limitless love, giving of itself to everything, an infinite peace, enveloping all, and behind it all, and around and through it, a joy forever singing a song of happiness and fulfillment. This is my day. This is my heaven. This is my life. This is my God. In him, or it, or she, or whatever we choose to call it, I will put my trust. I'm going to invite you to sit with those words. I'm going to invite you to marinate in those words right now. Let's sit still in a state of mindfulness. And if you do not feel comfortable closing your eyes, let's just look up as it was referenced in the reading. Soften your gaze and lift up your eyes. Our reading this morning comes from 365 Days of Richer Living. These are daily inspirations written by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker. Today's reading is entitled, I am enriched by the abundance of God. Prove me herewith, said the Lord of hosts, if I will not open the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it. This comes from Malachi, chapter 3, verse 10. What a promise this is, as though the divine were issuing a challenge to the human and saying, perhaps things are better than they appear to be. Have you ever really tried having confidence in spirit? Have you ever experimented with your own mind to see if you could come to a place where you really believe there is good enough to go around? It is as though the prophet were telling us that even the divine bounty itself, lavish and extravagant as it must be, waits for our acceptance. Possibly, we have been holding our bowl of acceptance and our challenge of life upside down, so that even the fruit and the wine of the Spirit cannot be poured into it. Yet the window of heaven must forever be open. So I'm going to invite you now to intentionally to make sure that your bowl is turned upward. And we're going to do it in an intentional way. I'm going to invite you, if you're here in this space, our virtual space, to unmute yourself. And for those that are on our social platform, if you are in a space where you can repeat after me, please do. We're exercising the power of the bowl of our voice right now. This is how we eat and partake of the food. And if you're not in that space, I'm going to invite you to be intentional with an open heart, an open mind, and to receive these words we speak, that we echo as one voice. And we begin. Today I open the windows of my own soul.
Today I
open the windows
of
of my own soul,
That the windows of heaven may pour into
that the windows of
windows
heaven
of
may
heaven
pour
into
my experience,
my
my
experience
experience,
a blessing greater than I'm able to receive.
a blessing
a
greater
blessing greater
than
than
I
I'm ever
receive.
to receive.
Nor would I withhold this blessing
Nor
Nor
would
would
I
I
withhold this
withhold this
blessing
blessing
from others,
from
from
others.
others,
for assuredly,
For
for
assuredly,
surely
and it comes as it comes to me,
as it comes to
as it
me,
comes to me,
just so surely,
just so
assuredly,
surely,
it go forth multiplied
go
it
forth
goes forth multiplied,
and increase to heal and help,
and increase
and
to heal
increase
and
the
help,
heal and help,
to bless and enrich
to
to
bless and
bless
enrich,
and
and
enrich
gladden others.
and gladden others.
gladden others.
Today, my faith,
Today, my
Today,
faith,
my faith,
my hope,
my hope,
my hope,
my expectancy
my
my
expectancy,
expectancy,
look up and out
look up and
look
out
up and out,
and behold the limitless abundance
and behold the
and behold
limitless
the
abundance
limitless abundance,
present everywhere,
present
present
everywhere,
everywhere,
flowing through all things,
flowing through all
in
things,
all things,
a limitless love,
a limitless
unlimited
love,
love,
giving of itself to everything,
giving of
giving
itself to
of itself
everything,
to everything,
and infinite peace,
and infinite
and
peace,
infinite peace,
enveloping all,
enveloping all,
enveloping all,
and behind it all,
and behind it all,
behind it all,
and around it,
and around it,
around it,
and through it,
and through it,
and through it,
a joy forever singing,
a
a joy
joy
forever
forever
singing,
singing,
a song of happiness and fulfillment.
a
a
song of
song of
happiness and
happiness and fulfillment.
oh,
This is my day.
this is
This
my
is
day.
my day.
This is my heaven.
This is
This is
my
my
heaven.
heaven.
This is my life.
This
This
is
is
my
my
life.
life.
This is my God,
This is
This
my
is my
God.
God.
our good,
Our
Good.
good,
in
and
whom I will put my trust.
In
and
whom I will
whom
put
I
my
will put my trust.
I want you to breathe that in right now. And as you're breathing this in right now, I invite you to be mindful about where you're at, your state of awareness, a state which is the heavenly state, a state of alignment, a state of oneness. And in this state of sacred awareness, right here, right now, we give thanks. We honor this presence. We acknowledge this presence wherever we go. In whatever experience, we keep our minds stayed on this presence, knowing that this presence is alive, thriving, and fulfilling itself, that it is divine grace in action. And in this grace, that blessing is all inclusive. It includes each and every one of us. And as we celebrate the grace wherever we see it, that includes those people that are in our lives, those experiences, as we celebrate the good, as we continue to amplify that blessing and honor that blessing, we know that that grace and that good fulfills itself right here, right now, for everyone and everything, including ourselves. So we give thanks for the blessings. We're giving thanks for, I'm going to call it the kindly surprises of the infinite, the pouring beyond the storehouse, the good. And I acknowledge that good right now. It is alive in our work. It's alive in families everywhere. It is the peace that passeth all understanding. And I know that every task that is before us, whether it is supporting families and moving through whatever their experience, whether it is supporting people and navigating newness within their lives, careers, and possibilities, or whether it is celebrating the beauty of our wholeness and the perfection within our body temples, or whether it is a soul experience of grace in action. I'm acknowledging this presence, and I know that it is the abundant nature of the infinite expanding and growing within each and every one of us. And I'm so grateful right now to acknowledge, to honor, and to witness it within myself and within everyone everywhere. I celebrate the presence of this energy in action right here and right now. And I give thanks for its multiplication and its expansion in and through all of humanity. And I always remember that it includes myself. It includes each and every one of us. And in this statement of sacred awareness, right here, right now, we affirm with gratitude and we allow this to fulfill itself in the universe. We release it, give it away. For we know that it always returns, pressed down, running over, and multiplied beyond that which we can't imagine. We affirm, and so it is, and now it is. Amen, Amen, and Ashe.
Amen. Amen. And Ashe.
Yes. So I want to thank everyone for being here today. And this particular reading is especially important. It is timeless, it is all meaningful. It speaks to the law of circulation in action, and we get to circulate every minute, whether we're giving a kind word or whether we are sharing something about ourselves, or we're sharing and partaking and giving energy to newness with our financial gifts, which is an important part. Making sure we express it with intention and giving towards the good and where we're being fed is an important part of the process. So I invite you to allow yourself to continue to marinate in this. And I'm knowing that your day is already fulfilled and you are blessed. For those that are on our social platform, we're going to post in our description how you can reach out to us. And if you'd like to send a gift or a blessing, there is a way you can do that. And we appreciate your gifts and your blessings. Continue to have a blessed day. And we will be here tomorrow. Goodbye, YouTube.